My name is Mr. Cuddles, and I am fucking tired of these fucking Stub Masters. We have fucking 11-foot tall giraffes walking around here, fucking rat-haired kids, and fucking computer nerds, and this fucking blind as a bat costume wearing.
Ethan, stop making the bear talk. Really? Again?
I gotta do it, man. I'm practicing.
Why were you making fun of yourself?
I gotta keep it true.
Hey, I'm Jonathan.
And I'm John.
And we're here to review the sequel to the 2012 comedy hit Ted 2. So John, what were your expectations going into this movie?
Well, I haven't seen the original Ted movie, but I heard it was pretty funny, pretty raunchy comedy.
Yeah.
Got solid reviews, so, I was just kind of expecting something similar from the second one, went in pretty open-minded, to be honest.
I saw the first one, and I was a really big fan. I thought it was very funny, and it wasn't just the typical comedy that came out. Like, it was very different. I'm like, oh, that's pretty funny. A teddy bear that swears. It's so rudimentary, but it's hilarious. So I was thinking, if they bring something new to the table and they don't recycle the same jokes, this movie could have some potential. And I did feel like Ted 2 was actually better than the first one. I thought that overall it was very funny, and that they didn't use recycled jokes, and they actually cut most of the things that I didn't like about the first one out of the sequel. So the first thing about this movie that's great is most of the jokes are really funny.
Yeah, I think this movie is, for the most part, really pretty funny. Most of the jokes land.
Yeah.
There's very rarely a failed joke.
Right. Also, Ted and Mark Wahlberg have great chemistry.
I think they have pretty solid chemistry.
And even though that Seth MacFarlane likes to voice Ted 2 and Peter Griffin literally like they're the same person,
Yeah.
I still had a bunch of fun. I thought the voice fit Ted very well.
Yeah, even though their chemistry isn't the most deep or complex thing ever, they definitely work well together in terms of just basic comedy.
True. At the end of the movie, they try to have some serious message, or they try to go dark, like it has a bigger meaning to it. And Ted does try to pull off these serious moments. However, they pull off very well. And I found myself actually caring for the characters in the moments when they were in trouble.
Yeah, I don't know if I like those moments as much as you did, but I think they're definitely better than a lot of other movies. I mean, in most comedies, when they try to be serious, it's just straight up cringeworthy.
Yeah.
But this one actually was pulled off reasonably well, and you actually found yourself caring a little bit.
I thoroughly enjoyed it. So, now off to the things that weren't so great about this movie. Most of the humor works in this movie, like 99%, I'd say.
Something like that.
But every now and then, there's a joke that just doesn't hit, and you're like...
Yeah, I mean, sometimes it's hit or miss a lot of times,
Right.
Although almost all the jokes work.
Yeah, I agree. Also, this might be a pro for some and a con for others, but the majority of the humor in this movie is very vulgar, ridiculous, and sometimes just completely immature. However, if you did see the first one and you liked it, then you know what you're getting in for Ted 2. It's the same kind of humor, but with less of fart jokes and just like, we ran out of things to say, so throw this in.
Yeah, I mean, I think that most audiences that want to see Ted 2 are going to have no problem with it, but pretty much all the humor in this movie is just over-the-top, crazy, ridiculous stuff. And, although that's pretty much what the audience for this movie want, I think it could turn some people off from it.
I do agree. So, John, overall, what is your score?
I liked Ted 2 a lot. It, had its really funny moments, good chemistry between Mark Wahlberg and the little teddy bear. And, it's not going to be a movie for everyone. It's pretty much crazy for the most part, but I found myself laughing, so I'm going to give Ted 2 3.3 out of 5 stars.
As a fan of the original, I was going to this movie with some high expectations, and I felt like that my expectations were met, and it was a lot funnier than the first one. And the character chemistry was always really good. And overall, I just had a blast with Ted 2, which is why I'm going to go ahead and give it a 3.8 out of 5 stars.
Alright, so guys, Ted 2, have you seen it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Let us know in the comments below. Also, make sure to follow us on Twitter @StubMasters and subscribe to our YouTube channel to get constant reviews. Alright, so for StubMasters Reviews, I'm John.
I'm Jonathan.
Have a great day.